Hey, spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as America. We're playing as Teddy Roosevelt, our good old friend Teddy. Although I remember actually reading a story about how Teddy would just like disappear into the wilderness for an indeterminate amount of time whenever he felt like it as a president, which was really inconvenient if you're a Secret Serviceman. Anyway, we're playing with the couple of mods. We're playing with the More Units mod, and we're playing with the NQ District Changes mods. Links to those mods will be in the description of the video. And without further ado, let's get back into the game. So we have a few units that need to be given orders, and I think the big things we're going to be doing is getting online some of these fishing things. This guy has 3 charges left, so he could probably get a couple of fishing boats and then see if maybe if Mexico wants to get those crabs online, for example. I will drop a farm here, and I will drop a lumber mill here, just because this city needs a little bit of help. You know, its tiles aren't very good, so having pre-built good tiles is good news for this city. Now, I could stick a mine here, or I could plant a forest, and then a lumber mill. And I think I'll plant the forest and lumber mill. I don't know why that is more attractive to me, but it just is. It just is. So, I still have this weird overlay turned on, which is kind of annoying, but we can just live with it. Aha, okay. Siphoning funds. I'm trying to level... I was hoping to level these guys up in the art of art stealing, but it didn't really work out that way. But I actually don't mind stealing gold either. That's like a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Okay, we can build this national park, and this should be worth about 20 tourism. Let me have a look here at the all tourism. There we go, tourism. So this is 18 tourism, which is a pretty decent amount considering, like, if we look at maybe around here, some of the, like this city over here, this is producing about 21 tourism. This is producing about 8 tourism. This is producing about 21 tourism as well. So, like, this is actually a fairly decent chunk of tourism at this stage in the game for me. We'll stick a farm down here. Now, a couple of things I'm going to want to do here is I want to just reset here. So let's do a little bit of a peek at the old victory conditions. How are we doing? We have climbed up in the ranks a little bit. We still have quite a bit to go to catch up with some of these guys. Oh, he's actually doing a... He's about to do a space victory. Hey, look, we weren't really trying to win so hard in this game, although I could probably mount a pretty effective assault on him. I think it's time to start disrupting his spaceports. So once these spies are done with what they're doing, they will be moved over to our good friend Australia. We've just unlocked the military academy. Not a huge deal. What are we actually working our way towards? I forget what we were doing. Oh, we're heading towards economic. Right. I think we were backfilling a few things that we'd missed out on. That might have been a mistake. Let's go for radio after that. I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Radio electricity. And radioactive. So we want this one really bad. We want the Great Merchant. Choose production here in Boston. Keep making me more gold, please. Because extra gold is really nice. It just overall, it greases the wheels of my empire, you know? It greases the old wheels. So, I have like 6 build charges here, but I don't need that many. Get the fish online. Where are you growing to next? You should be going to that fish next. You are, but that's a long way away. I could purchase a few things. Ooh, how close am I to making a archaeologist? Quite a bit away. John Curtin always seems to run away with the game, which is kind of annoying. He just seems like really good at getting ahead and then just never falling back behind. Get these cattle online. Might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. You know, just perhaps it's a decision worthy of consideration. You head over to Cincinnati and see if maybe there's more stuff you can do over there. So you're going to have to actually move. Unfortunately, you're going to have to start going on over to our good friends, Australia, particularly Adelaide, because that's actually where the rocketry thing is. So you're going to move over to Adelaide. We're going to end the turn there. Hopefully, I'm going to disrupt Adelaide. I need to get a ship. Horseman. Und a caravel. Yeah. Caravel. I need to explore his coastal cities so that I can get vision of him and I can start doing the bad thing with the spies to him. hopefully picking up all of his districts. Aha, so siphon funds. We have siphoned, we stole money from Delhi. Although I think we might have overstayed our welcome here in Delhi. Yeah, I think we did. I think we did a little bit. I will pick up, rocket scientist. Oosh. That's a good one to pick up. Because we're going to be disrupting some rockets here now. New Orleans. You did do the commercial hub investments. And that very slightly did put us ahead. Now, I could really use a bank, but I could also really use the factory. I could also really use them doing more of these things. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go for the long play. I'll pick up the factory, because it's a 15% production increase. And hopefully that'll match about the amount of these, 3 times the amount of these boost, which is about 6 production. So that might not be that great. Okay, we have excavated an artifact and our knowledge of combustion has increased. I could get a 1-turn encampment. That could be pretty good. Now, industrial zones do have a huge boost here soon if I grab the that thing. So I will build an industrial zone here. In fact, I'm going to want to build industrial zones pretty much everywhere. I will purchase an amphitheater. And I will purchase an archaeologist. And then I will make the archaeological museum by hand. I'm going to choose an artifact. Montezuma or no one? I will choose Montezuma. This is an ancient artifact from Montezuma. We'll fill policy slots here. Unit maintenance by 2 is a good one to pick up here. 2 specialty districts. A lot of these are perfectly reasonable. There's not really a way for me to get more tourism right now. Yes. Fill policy slots. Okay. I'm going to stick down a mine here. And I'll stick down a camp here. Okay, you've rested up. Are there any more missionaries inside my territory? No, so I can put you all to sleep. Next turn. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. I think I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, he's about to win. He's about to win. I can't let that happen. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't ready. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. Alright, let's stick down a fish farm thing here in my lantern. They think I'm a warmonger. Yeah, well, that's what I think of you. That's what I think of you, Frederic. That's what I think of you, Gandhi. Oh my god, I don't really care about all this crap. I should have been paying attention to Australia, because I know he always runs away with the game. Alright, so your mission, you have but 1 mission, and that is to sabotage, well, I suppose gain sources might be helpful. Where is that caravel? That caravel was not supposed to be on Auto Explorer anymore. Nor was this horseman. Ruhr Valley, nope. We don't have time for that shenanigans. Keep doing Theater Square festivals, because it's going to help me climb up the old ranks and grab a few more of these HV wells and stuff like that. Riders and all that sort of thing. Now, I need you to do commercial. Although I could build a janissary. Wait, janissaries? Did I see that right? The civilization needs 2 dev shirm. Can be built by the Suzman of Preslav of Yarva and heals when destroying an enemy unit. Ooh. Minutemen. Okay. Cavalry. Not really many interesting new units here. I will be picking up the commercial hub investments here, because I want the tourism from the Great Merchant. Choose production, market, or commercial hub investment. Although, I'll grab the market. If I get the market, we'll grab the market. We got commercial hub investments going on in other cities. Now Chicago. Grab that lighthouse for that housing. Mexico. What's your amenities? Where are you getting amenities from? That's a good question. Amenities from entertainment. Great. So you are getting the amenities bonus. Why don't you grab a little bit of food to help you grow? Unit needs orders. You're trading with Mexico. That's what I want you to do. Okay, you've dropped a farm there. Why don't you get this online? You have 2 more build. It's really hard to pick out where to build stuff, so head over there. Okay, so where are you going next? You're going up to this next. You're heading here. No, go there. Get that artifact. Choose artifact. Grab a Teddy Roosevelt Ancient Artifacts Javelin. Stick down the old Cleveland. And we will stick down another city right here. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's not so good. That's a unit. That's an enemy unit, in fact. Let me go ahead and build a builder, and then I'll come back to you when I have money. I'll stick a mine on this no tile. Listening post. No. You need to travel. In fact, you need to travel like yesterday. Next turn. Ow. Okay. You need orders. Stick down a pasture next turn. Something happened over here. Things keep happening over here and I don't know what they are. Your people settle too close. My people will settle where they please, Monty. Monty! You declared war on me, remember? I like how I'm the warmonger just because I took a dude's capital in response to his aggressive war against me, okay? I'm the warmonger. I defensively took his city. Go there. And you completed your market. And let me have a look. We are on track to get that great merchant first. But I would like even more gold. Because the extra bonus production boost of gold is really nice. Oh, actually, I need a neighborhood here. And that's something I should have been building a long time ago. Can you steal this piece of desert? Interestingly enough. And could you build a good neighborhood there? +4 isn't terrible. It's not exactly the best, though. But it is a desert tile. And it would use up a terrible desert tile. So that makes it a bit of a better proposition. But if I go to Los Angeles and I say, hey, where are you going to build your neighborhood? You don't exactly have very good options either. So I will give you back that desert tile. I'll go to Charlotte and I'll say, Charlotte, look, listen, Charlotte. You gotta build your neighborhood somewhere else. It's gotta be like right here. Now, in Baltimore, I'm going to rearrange things so I can give back Charlotte another one of these tiles, which should, in theory, increase its production quite a significant amount. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, so, yeah, looks good to me. Choose production here in Philadelphia. +1 food and all coast tiles. Nice. Get down there to the antiquity site. I don't even know where you're going. I don't even know where you're useful. I don't even know if you're useful. Well, look, we'll drop a fishing thing here. I think I overbuilt builders. Head back over there. Just kind of do something with yourself that'll keep you from annoying me. Oh my god, I haven't found this city. Where's... Am I not going to be able to find Sydney? Give me open borders. Am I going to have to declare a surprise war just to have a look into this guy's territory? I might have to do that. We'll have to see. Aha! Excavate the artifact. Ooh, Teddy Roosevelt. Another ancient Teddy artifact. Next turn. Number of people living in your empire is truly impressive. Why, thank you, Persia. It's so kind of you to say. It's 1804 and he's launching spaceships. It's something I was thinking about the other day. You are right to worry. Something I was thinking about the other day. I just want to have a look at his territory.
If you don't read the news.
Yeah, so I was thinking the other day, right? About some of the problems in Civ, okay? And one of the problems in Civ is compression, okay? So it's 1804, right? So the game theoretically, okay? So theoretically, the game should be balanced so that you should be winning around turn 150, right? Like, all things going well, 150 turns in a game is a pretty reasonable amount to win in, right? And it looks like Australia is on track, you know, on track to win in about that much time. And so, but if you look at the scale of things, okay, I think that's wrong. I think, so when we get to about turn 150, it'll be about 2000 AD, right? And I think around turn 150 is when Australia should be just around. So the game should scale, right? The costs and stuff. Depending, like, it should force, not force, how do I even describe this idea that I have? Okay, so let's say, right now, because the game uses unscaled absolute values, right? If you get to, let's see if I can make a good decision here. No. I'll just do festival. So if you get to, for example, if you just rush science really hard, you can be launching space satellites in the 1700s, right? But that's stupid. Like, okay, sure, you can make the argument that, you know, you shouldn't make the game fit our exact timeline. But I'm like, no, I think for the sake of gameplay, that might actually be a good thing to do. And so I think that's what you should do. I think you should make the game scale to our world's timeline of development. So I don't think you should be allowed to launch a spaceship in the 1700s, right? There should be not like a forced time thing here, but there should be like a oh god, what's the word? It should be scaled. So if you have, so rather than being absolute values, rather than using some sort of absolute value system whereby, oh, if you make 1,000 science on like 1,000 science on turn 100 in the current version of Civ is worth the same as 1,000 science on turn 200. Like, theoretically, right? If you think about, like, it doesn't scale anything. But I think how it should work is that they should use a tech leader system and a culture leader system so that the rate of advancement is always the same for the tech leader, right? So let me explain this. So you take the amount of science in the world, right? The amount of science produced. Let's say there's 1,000 science, and each player is producing 100 science. Okay, that means they're all technologically the same level. They're all at their. It flattens out. Everyone gets the same scientific amount of technologies, right? But let's say you have one civilization who's producing 200 science, and then another civilization who's producing 100 science. The person who's producing 200 science should get techs faster by some amount than the civilization that makes 100 science. I'm not sure if double is the amount it should be, but it should be some amount faster. But the rate at which, the maximum rate at which technologies are acquired is always scaled to the tech leader, and that would, I feel, help balance the game out in terms of how long it feels and the science compression that happens. Because like, we're launching satellites in 1812, which is ridiculous. Like, it's hilariously ridiculous, in my opinion. So that's how I think I would solve that problem. Now, maybe I'm not explaining it really well, but I hope I was explaining it adequately. We'll wait one more turn in the city. I'm actually about to lose the game, funny enough. I need housing, neighborhood. Go up there. Choose production. In Mexico, you already have these things you need. Zoo. I just think that would help the game feel much better. Now, how exactly it's going to work, I'm not sure. It would take a lot of tweaking and fiddling around with it, but I think it could be a viable thing to do, right? Yeah. Okay, and choose production. Houston, we have a problemo, and that's that we're going to lose the game very soon. God, I have nothing to do with this builder. You need orders. I'm going to move you to... Does Chicago have a trader? Chicago does not have a trader. So Chicago, take your trader. Take it like a main. I want to move you. Does he have another spaceport? He does in Canberra. This may be a loss, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shoot that guy. He's a bad man. Make a builder, and I will come back and give you the things you need one day. Yeah, so basically there should be a maximum rate at which technologies are acquired, and that should be scaled to the tech leader, right? That's not hard. Ah, I have a themed museum thing. Yay! Montezuma, Teddy Roosevelt, and blank. The blank people made this artifact. That's really good. Really good, actually. I mean, I never really, honestly, oh my god. There's more stuff up here? Jeez, next turn. I honestly never really I think I said it really early into this game that I didn't expect to win. I think that was something I said like super early in this game. And it's definitely true. There just isn't enough there just isn't enough. There wasn't enough good land in my empire. I got screwed on land, and plus this particular map leads to a lot of isolation, which means the AI can do pretty much anything they feel like while so it's hard to catch them. And then I was lazy and I didn't check the victory conditions very often, which meant that Australia pretty much got to one final launch thing left. I will grab the stock exchange here. In theory, that'll help me do something useful. suppose why not get the university? It might help me a little bit in the long run, although I don't think there's a particularly long run left. I tell you what I'll do here. I'm going to call this the episode of completion, and we're going to call this an end to this episode. So I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember, if you want to see more of me getting my ass handed to me by the AI, you can subscribe to my channel to get notified when new videos come out. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video, and if you want to give me your feedback, make sure you leave a comment. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.